Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today we have the Fisher-Price white SUV and we're riding with Kermit, Piggy, Fozzie, and Animal from the Muppet Babies. And we are going to play some music while they drive to the aquarium. There are 2 seats in the front, 3 in the middle, and 2 car seats in the back. The driver today will be Fozzie. Fozzie knows it's important to wear his seatbelt. And he doesn't start the car until everyone is buckled in. Kermit rides in the middle. Oh, you need to sit up straight, Kermit. And Miss Piggy was going to ride in the back with Kermit, but there isn't a third door. And this seat doesn't pull forward. Piggy's going to have to go back to the other side of the vehicle. Please scoot over, Kermit, so Piggy can sit beside you. Animal is going to sit in the front, but Animal, you're going to have to behave. You don't want to distract the driver. It can cause a car accident. It's important to be quiet and calm while in a moving vehicle. Let's head off to the aquarium. And here we are. Here's the big fish tank. I see Fozzie, Piggy, and Animal. Do you see Kermit? He's not inside the tank. He's just on the other side looking through the glass. Hi, Kermit. This is actually our fish tank. We have 5 fish and at least 12 snails. We actually just discovered a little baby. Can you see the tiny baby snail? It's on a green rock, and there's another snail hidden in the plant behind. These snails actually clean our tank for us. See how his mouth is cleaning the glass? This is our biggest snail in the tank and the oldest. And this is the tiniest snail in our tank. To show you how tiny it is, compare it to my finger. This snail will grow very quickly and feeds off of the algae in the tank. The fish don't eat algae, so we need to feed them fish food every day. They're little flakes, red, green, and yellow. And we need to be very careful not to feed them too much. Oh, Kitty smells the fish food. Nope, this is not for cats. Oh, no, Kitty. Okay, that should be just right. We'll open up the door. Oh, the fish are hungry. They all fight for the food. They're looking for more. But again, we don't want to overfeed them. Kitty loves to sit by the tank and watch the fish. Next in the aquarium are the alligators. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today, Daniel Tiger and his family are going to go on a trip because they can't play outside right now. It's too smoky from the fires. We're safe here, but we're thinking of others who may have been evacuated from their home. Sorry, Kitty, you can't come on the trip today. Only Daniel Tiger and his family can fit on the plane. It's a bright pink plane. We're ready to take off. We shut the door.
Ready for takeoff. Here we go. High and low up in the sky, and away we go with a cloud over here and a cloud over there. High up in the sky, and away we go with a cloud over here and a cloud over there. High and low away we go.
Oh boy, they've arrived at the Lego Sea Life Aquarium. Let's follow the yellow arrow and go inside. The first thing we see as we enter the aquarium is this little pond. It's quite dark, so you have to look very carefully for fish. Along the way, we need to stamp our passports, and that way we learn about different types of sea life. In the exhibits, there are lots of different Lego characters. This lady has an octopus attached to her surfboard. We are entering the jellyfish discovery, my favorite part. Each jellyfish is just so relaxing to watch. These little guys are called moon jellies. There's all different types of jellyfish. Did you know plastic bags can look just like jellyfish when floating in the water? Sea life will eat the plastic and it will make them very, very sick. And they can't survive with all that plastic in their stomachs. You can do your part by using fabric bags instead of plastic and by taking your trash home from the beach. Here's the next stamping station for our passports. We have one more jellyfish to look at, the blubber jelly. Can you spot the fuzzy dwarf lionfish? There he is. He blends in with the coral. We are finally at the shark exhibit. And look at the Lego guy. It sounds like he's trying to talk. You can't talk underwater. This funny looking guy is an eel. He's saying, "Hi, hi, hi, hi." When you push the screen button, listen to what happens. This Lego guy starts digging with his jackhammer. These fascinating sea creatures live under the sand. And they pop their little heads up. They look like little snakes. And the red guy over there on the rock is a shrimp. Well, we hope you enjoyed the trip to the aquarium today. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Mummy, Daddy, thank you so much for taking us to the aquarium today. I'm so excited. Where do we get the tickets, Daddy?
Oh, I think the ticket booth is over here. I'll be right back. Okay, we're all paid, and now we can go in. I think this is the first exhibit. Follow me up here.
Look, Daddy, look! It's the sea lions. I think the lady is about to feed the sea lions fish. Oh, 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 oh. It says here that sea lions don't chew with their teeth.
They swallow the fish whole. Oh, look! Look under here. It's like a little cave. There are all kinds of fish. Look, George. Lobster. Yes, George, that's a lobster. Look, Mummy, Daddy, there's a phone. I think that you should pick up that phone, Peppa. It's going to tell you interesting facts about the fish in the tank. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, listen, George, they talk about the fish. Oh, fishies. We are now going into the roundabout, and it says no drinks and no tapping on the glass because it scares the fish. So please, no knocking on the glass. You can go first, Peppa. Whee! Oh, this is so much fun, George. Hop on. Whee! Oh, look, George, it's one of the sea lions diving underwater. Now we are going to the 360-degree submarine window. It's over here to our right. Oh, look, I can see a green seahorse. You go have a look, George. Octopus! Octopus! Let's go look in this tank, George. Do you see anything? Crab! Oh, yes, there's a crab. Did you know crabs have 8 legs, George, just like spiders do? And look over there. It's a sea urchin. It's stuck to the glass. Even though sea urchins look pretty, you don't ever want to touch them, George. Their spikes can hurt you. Look, there's another one over there. What are you reading, Daddy? Well, Peppa, I'm reading about the plastic in the ocean, and it's killing the sea life. There are all different kinds of plastic in the ocean, bags and bits, and the fish are swallowing them, and it can make them sick. There is just too much plastic in the ocean, and plastic is toxic. I learned about this in school. Turtles swallow plastic bags thinking they're jellyfish. That's why we need to all do our part. I was walking on the beach the other day and I found a plastic bag in the water. So I pulled it out and threw it in the trash can. It's important to not litter because the wind can carry the plastic into the water. Oh, Mummy, I wish that one day there was no more plastic in the ocean. We hope so too, Peppa. Well, it's time to head home. I hope you enjoyed your visit to the aquarium. Let's all try and do our part and work together to save our oceans and the creatures that live in it, big and small. Thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today Daniel Tiger and his family are visiting the aquarium. All 4 of them are going, so they must pay family admission. Come on in. I'll stamp your hand. Daniel loves to learn about the sea creatures. He first spots this yellow, black, and white striped fish. He reads the information and realizes it's called a banner fish. These fish are tropical, so they live in salt water. They have bright colors, and there's a spiky sea urchin. You don't want to touch that.
This fish is looking right at us. They float on the top of the water. Look over there, Daniel. It's the jellyfish tank. The jellyfish are just so peaceful to watch. There are over 10,000 species of jellyfish in the ocean, and they use their long tentacles to catch their prey. Some jellyfish look exactly like plastic bags floating in the ocean. So much plastic trash ends up in our waters, and it hurts the sea life. A lot of trash can fall off boats or ships, or they get blown away off the shores. And some people just actually throw trash into the ocean. Yuck! This is what a plastic bag looks like floating in water. Sea turtles think they're jellyfish, and they eat them. And it makes the turtle sick. Daniel Tiger and his sister love the little pools where they can touch the starfish. Daniel and his sister must be very gentle. No poking with your fingers. There's so much to see and touch. There are different kinds of starfish, coral, and sea anemones. These sea anemones are green. Look at all of their tentacles. Some are poisonous, but these ones aren't harmful to humans at all. So they're okay to just softly touch. Daniel Tiger and his family are getting hungry, so they are going to share some French fries as a snack. They are happy to see that the aquarium uses paper straws and compostable packaging for their foods. A large French fries is $1.90, please. Thank you very much. After they share the French fries, baby Margaret wants to go to the tank with all of the little seahorses. The seahorse is her favorite creature in the sea. A seahorse is considered a fish. They breathe through gills. And did you know seahorses can eat 30 to 50 times a day? And a baby seahorse can eat up to 3,000 pieces of food a day. These little miniature seahorses are tinier than your pinky finger. It's time to head outside and observe the otters. They are super playful. Sea otters eat sea urchins, mussels, clams, and crabs. Look at them swim under the water. They can hold their breath for up to 8 minutes. Daniel Tiger and his family have explored the entire aquarium. As they exit, they check out the gift shop, where they make eco-friendly toys. I picked up some all-natural rubber toys for the bathtub. They don't have any holes in them, so water can't get stuck and cause the toys to grow black mold. We have a little brown otter holding an orange starfish. We have a puffer fish with spikes and he's yellow. We have a dolphin and an orange octopus with pink spots. Daniel's parents decide to buy Daniel and his sister the orange octopus so they can play with it in the bathtub. What a fun day at the aquarium. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. Today the Teletubbies and I are going to pick some more fish for our fish tank. This is a saltwater fish tank, and these fish might look a little familiar. I see Dory, and I see Nemo. These fish are very pretty to look at, but the tanks are high maintenance, And the fish are probably happier swimming around in the ocean. Here are fish commonly known as goldfish. They're usually orange or white in color. And here's a black goldfish. They have googly eyes that pop out of their heads. They're checking us out. I think we'll take a couple of these fish home for our tank. These are some yellow guppies. And they can become friends with the guppy we already have that you've seen in other videos. And here are some white bottom feeders. There's one of our algae eaters that we have in our tank at home. These fish are dark black in color. They're wondering what we're doing. And this is the biggest fish in the store. It sort of looks like an eel hiding in a rock. I hope he's not caught. We're back home with our new fish, and we even got more froggies. We got 3 more frogs, and we must put them in the tank in their bags and let the water adjust to the temperature of our tank before we pour them in. Well, thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.